We do want to announce that ABC News can project that Donald Trump will win the New Hampshire primary. Still early, but the numbers are on his side. And I want to bring in ABC News political analyst Reince Priebus and ABC political director or contributor and Democratic strategist, though she could direct it as well, Donna Brazile. Thank you both for joining us. Just want to start off getting both of your reaction that just 11 minutes after the hour, we're already calling that this race is going to be won by Donald Trump. Reince, we'll start with you.
Well, look, I don't think it's a surprise. I think we saw this coming for a long time, and really the only issue now is how big the margin is for Donald Trump. And this is, as you've just talked about, this is the best case scenario for Governor Haley. You have half of the voters here are either independents or Democrats who are having fun in a Republican primary. And I just got to say, look, if it's, 10 or more, I think the pressure on Nikki Haley is going to be enormous. And I think that's really what this is all about tonight. And it's early, you're right, but really in the middle of the state, northwest of Concord, that's a place where Nikki Haley's got to be doing better than where these early returns are. The only question now is, how big is that margin for President Trump?
And Donna, your reaction?
Well, let's see how large the margin is, but I do believe that this is not going to provide Governor Haley with any momentum, and I also believe that the Trump campaign should not take a what I call a premature victory lap until all of the returns are in. Look, I want to react to something Mr. Chairman said, and that is Democrats had to change their registration months ago to participate in the Republican primary. What we're seeing tonight, at least if some of the exit polls are accurate, is that the non-affiliated voters have increased their participation in the Republican primary. So these are moderate in some cases. These are not as evangelical or religious voters, more college-educated voters, perhaps in some parts of the state. But I think it's impressive that Ms. Haley has been able to generate the kind of enthusiasm and consolidate what I call the anti-Trump voters.
And Reince, when we were talking just last week with you and Donna, I believe you both were on the same page as thinking that it was going to be somebody was going to have to get out of the race just within the next few days, if not by the end of the week. You were right about that with regard to Ron DeSantis. How much pressure will be on Nikki Haley if she doesn't overperform tonight?
Well, I think there's going to be, if she doesn't, overperform or, have some kind of talking point when this is all over, no, the pressure is going to be tremendous because it's not just going to come from donors. It's going to come from media types, talker types, Republican leader types. So, everything's on the line here for Nikki Haley tonight. There's no doubt about it. It's early. I know that. But certainly the pressure is mounting. And by the way, the caucus in Nevada is coming on February 8th. Nikki Haley's not participating in that. So there's not going to be any good news there either. And there's going to be another victory speech in a couple weeks in Nevada that she's going to have to contend with.
And Ryan, staying with you for a moment, ABC News can now project that Joe Biden will win the New Hampshire primary. Based on exit polling and voting analysis, how do you think tonight's results will impact the momentum of President Biden's campaign?
Well, look, I don't think it has any impact one way or the other. I think, non-participation, the beat goes on for President Biden, and he's just got to worry about the economy and seeing how he can do there to increase his chances of winning. And he's going to, I'm sure they're working on that, and that's what they need to do to win. But right now, all the attention's on the Republican side of the aisle tonight.
And Donna, before we let you go in this hour, curious, when you see how overwhelming the support is, just so far going in Iowa, New Hampshire, just a few hours in tonight, your concern level about Joe Biden going head-to-head, potentially again against Donald Trump?
Well, I constantly tell people that Joe Biden has been underestimated before, so don't underestimate him at any time. And look, he was not on the ballot. In fact, I believe there were over 20 Democrats on the ballot, including Marianne Williamson, who competed in 2020. Remember, Joe Biden knows how to win. He knows that this is about the economy, the national security of this country. Yes, border security included. But Joe Biden has shown time and time again he can deliver. 4 electoral votes. The general election might start a little bit earlier this year, but Joe Biden won New Hampshire 4 electoral votes in 2020. So I think the campaign is ready. You might have heard the news already that there's a little bit of a campaign shakeup, or they're adding more players to the field, and that's a good thing because I think the campaign got to get out and start working very hard.
All right. Donna Brazil, Reince Priebus, we thank you both so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.